I'm Adam Hunter, and you're watching MMA Roasted. UFC 191 is coming up, and I cannot wait. It's the rematch between John Dodson and Demetrious Johnson. Both these fighters feel much safer now that Jared from Subway is behind bars. This fight is also known as Little People Big Octagon, and is sponsored by Weebach. It's the first fight ever where the contract was signed in crayon. When Dodson is not fighting, he has a very successul Hollywood career. As a stunt double for Ant-Man, Dodson's corner for this fight will consist of Alvey, Simon, and Theodorou. They once asked Dodson who he looks up to, and he replied, everyone. Dodson's fight career has really picked up ever since Enrique Iglesias removed him from his face. But Demetrious Johnson is no joke. He is ounce for ounce the best fighter in the UFC. Also, Frank Mir is taking on Andrei Arlovski in a battle of the aging. Mir once got into a really bad accident on a motorcycle. He said if he fought that motorcycle today, he would submit it by sitting on it. Mir is one of the only fighters in the UFC who doesn't have a website, because he can't get 3 W's in a row. Andrei Arlovski has had a roller coaster of a career. It's gone through more changes than Caitlyn Jenner. Also on the card is Anthony Johnson, who recently got into trouble for getting into an argument with a woman at the gym and throwing her yoga mat. He's now banned from curves. Johnson has to do community service, which includes watching all of Elias Theodorou's fights. Elias Theodorou, how's it going, man?
Fantastic, Adam. How you doing?
Good.
All right, listen, everyone knows I'm the undisputed best-looking fighter in the UFC, but there's one person trying to take my title.
Who's that?
Alan Jouban. Now listen, Alan, I got the best hair in the UFC. It includes your vagina hair. Half kidding. And Sam Alvey, I'm ready to wipe that smile off your face any day of the week. But I must admit, he's come a long way since he pissed himself in American Pie. All right, I gotta go check out a mirror. Jeez.
Also, Paige VanZant is taking on Alex Chambers. These girls are both tough and beautiful. Might be the first fight where the ref applies Vaseline to himself. Look, I'm not saying Paige VanZant is young, but Hendo took her grandma to the prom. And now for some MMA news. The UFC announced that Drake will fight Meek Mill in the 115-pound women's division. Ronda Rousey has put so many girls to sleep that Bill Cosby's jealous. Rousey is starring in a movie about her life. The role of Betch Kahay will be played by Vanderlei Silva. Rousey tried to trademark the phrase, do nothing bitch. However, it belongs to Kim Kardsahian. Breaking news. Nick Diaz just showed up to the UFC Fan Expo. Donald Trump said too many fighters are grabbing the fence, so he wants to build a wall around the octagon. Frankie Perez retired after his first UFC win. This is why Angelo Magny will fight forever. And finally, congrats to Neil Magny on his victory over Eric Silva. Although one judge had it 30-27 for Silva. Turns out that judge was Hulk Hogan.